Traders Live podcast.
Hey, Marto.
Morning, Chugs. How we going?
Good, mate. Yesterday, XJO had a whole move of plus 5 points higher, but we had a bit of a range there, like you said in the morning. Overnight, that's now pricing a 16-point move higher. The UK 100 overnight off 9 points, and the S&P 500 up 18 points. And I mean, that brings us to today's session. We have a few bits of like intraday news that could have an effect just on pricing in the short term. Those are, we've got RBA Bullock speech at a AusPayNet summit at 9:20 this morning. So I'm not sure if too much will come from that obscure summit, but one to watch. Westpac consumer sentiment at 10:30, NAB Business Confidence at 11:30. And the big ticket item for the day is the following morning. So early Wednesday morning, we've got the US CPI happening overnight. What are we thinking, Marto? Where are we?
Mate, they're all just little side dishes, I think, to the main course tonight. If you look at CPI days here, we just kind of flatline essentially and finish back where we started within reason. So yeah, mate, wouldn't be expecting any major moves on our market today.
Yep, mate. Just quickly turning to yesterday's move, you sort of said that we're get some movement in the early morning trade, and that did happen. I think we had 20 points or so in the first half an hour or so. Quick one on that.
Yeah, the day before CPI, I think I said yesterday that for some reason we just go a bit wild in that first hour, and we definitely got that. But yeah, if you actually look kind of at that first 15-minute move on a Monday, that 22 points was just a massive sell signal, which is fairly unusual because generally when you get that kind of movement, it kind of carries on. But for whatever reason, Mondays it normally people get ahead of themselves and turn around. So that's what we saw yesterday, and obviously, just taking a breath before CPI tonight.
Yeah, mate. So I've seen on Twitter recently, I guess we have a big economic calendar over the back half of this week. You're sort of seeing people already coming in and predicting, markets hit the top for the year. We're only down from here, or, quite the opposite, we're going higher. What do you think about those people that are sort of taking those predictions before the market has revealed itself in terms of news and direction?
Well, that's what makes it the market so interesting, isn't it? People on both sides that have got very strongly held views, and that's why I plead kind of ignorance and naivety on all that, and I'll just look at the next kind of 18 hours. I'll leave that to people much cleverer than me to kind of make guesstimates on. But it makes it fun.
Yep. No, it does. Maybe we should get put a hamster or something in my background, and whichever way the hamster runs in the morning to its food is which way the market goes.
Like Punxsutawney Phil, is it? In Groundhog Day, something like that.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. All right, mate. Well, I guess we waited with bated breath to see what CPI brings us tonight, and then we'll really get the ball rolling over the back half of this week with some good news coming in.
Yeah, it's looking this morning. Like I know we've probably got it fresh in our minds, the big moves over the last couple of years that we do get in CPIs. But when you look at it in a kind of a wholesome way, those moves are actually pretty rare, and we end up kind of just fluffing around, within 0.5% or so. So yeah, I mean, I'd like to see a big 2% move tonight, mate, but it's probably unlikely.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Finally, we have our first real episode with a real guest, with someone that's not you or I, coming out today. That's a full-length episode with Dan Nolan. He's a really successful futures trader. We've seen him pull off some amazing feats, such as turning $100 into $100K in a month. We dive into that. We sort of go through his trading career and life and talk about his strategy. He really gets into the nuts and bolts of how he trades day to day. So that one's coming out today. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be on YouTube, Spotify, all your listening services. But yeah, if you want to get the most from that episode, definitely watch it on YouTube, because that will have obviously the visuals of him trading throughout the hour. So yeah, that's an amazing episode, and I think people will get a heap out of it.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah. Easy, mate. With that, I'll leave you to it. Have a good day, and I'll catch you tomorrow.
You too, buddy. See you soon.